I've been scouting, ever since I got here, and I'm going to continue to scout. That's what we do. That's what we're trained to do. We're trained to find football players, build this football team, and going out on the road is it's the best part of it. When you're traveling with guys and just talking football and how players will fit, and if we get this guy, what does it mean for this player? So it's all part of it. It's the beauty of the whole scouting process. Feels like I just started. It's gone quick. It's been great. It's been a smooth transition. We got through college meetings. We got through free agency. Looking forward to get back into draft meetings, and obviously looking for the crescendo of the draft.
Movement skills out of the guys we've watched. I think you guys agree, probably near the top of our list, if not at the top right now.
Ball really good out of breaks too, and you can snap on it.
Yeah, this guy obviously knows what we're doing on defense, the experience in our system. He's going to thrive. They can get the best out of this kid. This guy becomes available. I mean, are you guys good with this player?
Yeah, I think he'd be a great guy.
We got the film going, and we're going through a guy's background, and we're getting as good of a feel as we can for the person as well as the player. We want guys who are going to fit what we want here as far as on and off the field. On the scouting side, we don't want the coaches to have to look at everybody. We want to get it dialed down for them, and then when the coaches come back and say, yeah, we think he's a top guy too, then it makes you feel good because everything's working together, and then you go out and you try to go get that player.
It's a grown man's business, and so my job entails just being there in every facet of their life, whether it be mentally, spiritually, financially, just help them with life skills as far as making that transition to the pros. Some of them have been, down south all their lives, so for the first time coming to see the Rockies and snow like we just got this past Sunday, helping them navigate those waters. So when you come here, man, this is the players' lot. So anytime you come here, you come through this lot right here, you'll end up getting a badge and stuff like that. Once we get your jersey number, you put it up to here, and it opens the gate for you. Okay. If you just find any part other than the GM or head coach spot,
yeah.
But hey, if you want to do that, hey.
Nah, don't say
I wouldn't advise it, but
yeah, I wouldn't either.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
How you doing? Appreciate it, man.
Congrats, man. Well deserved.
Thank you, man.
Well
Appreciate
deserved.
it,
Have a
man.
seat.
Man, so it still doesn't feel real. Just because, man, I still remember I almost quit.
I bet.
I almost quit. On my third year, I was out the league for
Yeah.
15 weeks. I almost quit. And to be here, it's to be this point.
This isn't the end all, right?
No, not at all. It's just like, to feel appreciated. That's the thing.
We appreciate you, man.
But just from like the big things, like I don't think you realize what you're doing. Like for everyone, like this shows the young guys that the organization appreciates your players, and I think that speaks volumes.
We want high character players on and off the field. We want guys who are leaders, a lot of the intangible stuff that also goes along with being a good football player.
Justin, how are you?
Pretty good.
That's great. Well, we're thrilled to death you're going to be a Bronco.
The success of your football team long term is through the draft. You have to draft, develop those guys, keep the core guys in your building. That's how you build your football team.
Number one priority is to get you locked up, and I'm as happy as you are because we're going to win here, and you're the core here, and there's a handful of you guys. We need a bunch more, but I'm so fired up you're going to be here, and you've agreed, and can't wait to meet your family and get this thing going.
I can't thank you, man, from like the bottom of my heart. I mean, I've always wanted to be here, just like the acknowledgement of just kind of like, what we've been through and what I've done, and to come in and just like establish that and trust in myself for another 4 years. I promise you, like anything you need me to do, in the facility, leadership-wise, play-wise, I promise like all that would be there and some of what is expected.
I know.
I'm ready for this.
You just do what you've been doing. That's why we're rewarding you, because you deserve it. You earned every penny of this. You deserve it. You're the best safety in the league, and you're even a better person from what I understand. And just keep doing what you're doing. Use your platform, and I'll support you, and in whatever cause that you have. But we're in this together. And again, I can't wait to meet you and your wife and your family, and you know, it's going to be fun.
It's surreal, you know, just like the accumulation of emotion and, 2 years of, playing out my 4th year, then tagged and playing through the tag, and just thinking about it, man, it was a roller coaster of emotion, and all the while just wanting to be here and be a part of, this is all I know, and this is all I want to know, and I just am so thankful just so blessed to be able to be back and, be a part of something really special, for the next 4 years. And so, yeah, it's just crazy. Scary for sure. But one, a journey that I felt like I didn't have to go through alone, just in terms of, having my family and, some close friends and people that, I know believed in what I could do. Having conversations with them, felt like on a weekly basis, and I'm just proud of not necessarily myself, but just like the community of people around me that just pour into me and have kept me like so positive and what could, not be such a positive situation and always. And so I'm just really thankful for all of that, and more importantly, I'm thankful that all equated to just being back here. And I'll never forget when we first hired George as our new GM, and he took the position, and he gave me a call maybe within the day or the next couple of days, and he gave me a call, and he just said like, introduced himself, told me how excited he was, told me how excited he was for the culture and how this thing's going to get turned around, and immediately transitioned into, and I think you're a big part of that. And I think, and anyone that's met George or has had the opportunity to meet him just knows that there's that serious confidence that he just holds and he carries with him, and I could just hear it over the phone. And I think hearing that from him and then seeing where we are, what is it, 2.5, 3 months later, really shows me that he really does believe in the type of player and person that I am, and what I can bring to this organization, and getting back to winning. And he sees that that's an avenue that we're going to go down, and I'm just really excited, man. There's something about when someone believes in you, it just makes you play so much better. And that's why for me, playing on like the last 2 years, I've had people that believed in me, and it wasn't necessarily me wanting to prove people wrong more than I wanted to prove the people that believed in me right. And George believes in me, and I'm going to make sure that I prove him right. I don't know when the right time when it will sink in, but it still just feels like surreal, even driving over to the facility now to do the press conference. I'm just excited, I'm just excited. I love what all this comes with, and being a leader and having that role and taking on more responsibility. I'm just excited for it, and I think we're gonna have a great group moving forward. And I've said it multiple times, I've been a part of the losing. Now it's time to start being a part of the winning here. So I'm excited for that. Ready.
Good morning. Thank you for all joining us today. This is an exciting and special occasion for the Denver Broncos. We're thrilled to announce the signing of Justin Simmons to a new 4-year contract. Two-time Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year nominee, smart, instinctive, athletic. He has all the tools to be the very best.
He's here on a daily basis, shows up and plays every game. You know, those are things that you sometimes take for granted, but we as coaches do not, and that's played a big part in his success.
What I'm really looking forward to is finding a way for the team's success, and I want to make sure that we're winning, you know, getting back to winning our division, getting back into the playoffs, hosting home playoff games, and you know, those are some of my team goals that I want to get back to.
What's the first thing that you're going to buy now that you got this deal?
The first thing I have to get is my daughter some hot chocolate after we leave here, because I promised her if she was good and she's not making too much noise right now, I'd get her some hot chocolate. Ready?
A small one.
Small one?
No,
A big one. There it is. I'll hold it.
Too hot.
Well, let's take a sip and see.
Too hot.
And this year is unique because we didn't get to see a lot of these players live. We weren't able to go to as many games as we typically do. So this is the first chance for us to get a live look, see them on the hoof, see their body types, you know, see how they compete in a competitive environment. So it's really vital that we get out and hit these pro days.
Typically the pro days, that's when you have an opportunity to confirm what you saw on film or to contradict some of the things, and you know, you get a chance to further investigate any concerns you have about prospects as you're going through, and this is a great opportunity for us to gather more information. I mean, the more information, the better with regards to all these prospects.
You're just confirming what they've already shown and make sure that you know what kind of product you're getting before they enter the building. It's a lot of work that goes into it. You want to watch the 40, broad jump, the vertical jump. You really get a chance to see that in a different setting here.
You guys are ready? I'm ready. All righty, let's do it. Because I haven't met, you know, a handful of our scouts, and so to go out and meet them in person, we've met on Zoom and we've had meetings, but to sit and talk with them, see them work in person, you know, it's vital. It's really huge. You know, develop that relationship and that chemistry as a staff.
4-4-4 is the line. Taking the under.
I mean, he's a scout. There's no doubt. You know, he approaches the pro days the same way that me or anyone else on the college staff would. You know, he's in tune with what's going on during the pro day. He's engaged with the sources at the school. He's, you know, asking questions. He's taking notes. So it's, you know, it's kind of nice to get out there and, one, to have the general manager see, you know, myself and our college staff in action, and to have him out there doing what we're doing.
We are in, where are we? I have no idea where we are. Penn State. Happy Valley, is that where we are? Happy Valley. I'm happy.
You know, I think it's a grind like you'd expect. You know, a lot of film study, you know, a lot of traveling, a lot of time not sleeping in your own bed.
I've been with the Broncos for 10 years, and every year before this year I spent more nights in hotels than I spent in my house. You have to be versatile, you have to be adaptable. It gives you the opportunity to get out and learn more about the prospects being on the road than you ever could just working from the office.
George.
Mooch, one question.
Yes.
What's in front?
It was 465, 466, 463.
We like to think that our scheme is going to be the thing that wins games, but at the end of the day, it's the guys that you can put on the field and the talent. And that's not always the most talented guys, but it's the guys that fit your scheme and what you do.
This is just one piece of the puzzle.
The more information you get, the better. That helps you distinguish between those particular prospects and helps you stack them for your draft board.
We did a good job in free agency filling needs, and so now we can just draft the best player available. That was the goal from the very beginning. Try to fill as many needs as we can on our football team, so when we get in the draft, we draft the best player.